Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Ready DC. Today we're going to be taking a look at another knife provided by smkw.com for me to review, and also one that has ended up in my holiday giveaway, which is going on right now. I'm trying to get all these reviews done of all the knives in the prize packages so that you guys can take a look at them before the giveaway closes. Now, to this one is the Kershaw Chill. I'll show you here. Comes in a standard Kershaw box. But there you go. Kershaw Chill 3410 is the number. Zoom out here. Thanks again to smkw.com for providing all these knives for me to check out. It's been a blast. I have to admit. But there you go. There is the Kershaw Chill. As you can see there, got a black G10 handle. Stainless steel liners. Got a black G10 backspacer as well. Your stainless pocket clip for right hand tip up or tip down carry. It came in the tip down position. I actually changed this one to tip up just so I could get a feel for how that pocket clip would be in hand. Because in the tip down version, it wasn't an issue. And the tip up version, well, it's not an issue either. But nice slender clip for the pretty slender knife. Got an 8CR13 MOV drop point blade. Got kind of that bead blasted finish on the blade. Kershaw logo right there. It is an R.J. Martin design, as it says. Made in China. There's your 3410 and your 8CR. Pretty long, slender blade. Comes down to a pretty fine tip on it. I mean, this is a pretty slender knife. I mean, you can tell by the look of those liners. Probably not going to be an overly hard use knife, but it's a great little rope cutter. I'll tell you that much. It worked pretty darn well. Let's take a look at it. We'll get some measurements on it here real quick. So what are we looking at? So you're looking at just I get right about, the official length is 7 inches. As I measure it a little over 7 inches. Handle length, you're looking at about 3 7/8 as I measure. They say 4, so okay. And then blade length. Blade length, you're looking at right about 3 1/4 with about a 3 1/8 inch cutting edge on it. Yep, just over 3 on the cutting edge. Grip length. Don't want to forget that. Grip length, you're looking at probably 3 1/2 on a good day as far as grip length goes. Now, as far as deployment, this guy kind of reminds me of a Skyline. The deployment aspect. I mean, a Skyline, you really kind of have to load. See, I just did it. The Skyline, you really have to load up on, and this one is the same way. You really got to load up that finger to flip it out. You're riding on Teflon washers. Find a light that actually works. There we go. Wow, that's bright. Kick my light down a bit. Yep. You're riding on Teflon washers there. You do have some, that's pretty cool. You do have some skeletonization going on for weight reduction. I mean, it's a small knife to begin with. But I mean, check that out. You got some pretty good skeletonization going on those liners. Which, not too bad. It makes it even lighter. Ooh, bright light. So if you're familiar with the Skyline and familiar with an action on a Skyline, it really, really reminds me of that. I mean, it comes out, you just really have to load up. I mean, you've seen me a couple times. It is easy to fail open, but just load up that finger and flip it out there. Liner lock. Oh, liner. Well, that liner's probably sitting... That's probably sitting about 50%. Right about there. Centering. Centering is off to the scale side. Show side, quite a bit. Not scale side. They both have scales, don't they? Scales on both sides. Which way does it go? Yes, to the show side. Now, lockup is pretty solid. I mean, there's no play or nothing like that, so I guess your lock bar is pushing it. Yeah, that's pretty much lock bar that's pushing it over. Has to be. As I said, you're pretty solid in your lockup. And at 50%, I mean, you're on there. So, wait, let's get a weight on it. We were talking about weight reduction. Let's see what it weighs. Oh, ounces 2.1. Wow. I mean, it's pretty light, but it's really light. So 60 grams, 2.1 ounces. Yeah, that's pretty darn light. I'm gonna measure this little guy because it's pretty slender. 3.455 as far as, or 0.3, sorry. 0.35 between friends. Thickness, width in pocket, you're looking at not quite an inch. 0.96, 0.97. Let's see what this thing is behind the edge. I don't do this all the time, guys, but when there's ones that kind of interest me and really... So yeah, pretty standard. 0.19, 0.20 behind the edge. Yep. In the pocket, I mean, it carries fine in the pocket. I mean, it's a light, slender, small knife, so the carry really isn't an issue. Easy out of the pocket, easy in and out. Tension on the clip is pretty darn good, actually. Good retention. You know, you'd think that pretty small, slender slip like that might, but it's got some darn good retention on it. Do have a little bit sticking out there. We're probably a little over. Yeah, we're pushing 3/4 of an inch coming out of the pocket. Not too bad. If it was here, we'd be looking at, actually tip down would give you, you know, a less profile sticking out of the pocket. You're more about your 1/2 inch there. Overall, I mean, it is a pretty good little knife. I liked it. It's light. It's, you know, it's easy carry. Solid lockup, like I said, 50%. 50% on that. Yeah, I mean, the centering is off for sure. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. I can't. Look. But There's no blade rub. Doesn't affect the usability, honestly. No, I don't believe the flipping issues have to do with the off-centering at all. I just believe it's a lot like the Skyline. I mean, and people were loving the Skyline. So, it's a very Skyline-ish knife to me, honestly. Slender blade, nice bead blast finish on it. I like the drop point. Got a good ramp. If you're going to put the ramp there, I would like to see some jimping for sure. I think it would just help because, I mean, my finger does slide up the ramp a little bit, but my hand locks in pretty well. Feels good in hand. Oh, yeah, choil. Need one. Definitely need a choil. Doesn't have one. Definitely need to put one in there. You could go forward on it, but then again, your finger's going to start interacting with that blade, so probably not the best of ideas. But like I said, in hand, there's my 3 3/4 inch hand. I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. Pocket clip, not an issue. Pretty darn comfortable in hand. That G10's got some great texturing on it. Great texturing, good gripability for sure. Pretty good access to the liner. Not the best, not the worst. I mean, you've got the cutout there, and there's a little ramp going into it. So, not bad. It's decent. Let's see. Our finish on it. Finish on it's not too bad. No rough spots, no high spots. Everything's contoured pretty well. You do have a little bald spot there, but that's where the clip used to be when I changed it. Liners aren't sticky. There's no tackiness to them. Not a bad knife overall. Blue actually gave it an 8, which that's pretty fair for what it is. I mean, the only issue I really have with it, could there be some jimping there? Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's not a killer. It would help, I believe. But as the Skyline was, it's just that you really got to load up to flip that knife. So get some extra KPL in there. Might help it out a little bit. But as you can see, the action is definitely, you got to get used to it and load that finger up to get it to flip. There we go. Little nudge. Little nudge helps it out. This guy sells on smkw.com for $28. But as I said, guys, this one is in my holiday giveaway. Which prize pack is it in? Number 2. That's right. It's in number 2 with the Artisan. Yeah, that was the Stabby prize pack. I didn't realize when I did that, but it ended up in a prize pack with the Artisan Shark. And both of them are very slender, very come to a point type blades. So that one kind of got deemed the Stabby Pokey prize pack. Not intentionally, but that's just kind of the way it worked out. But there you go, guys. Thanks again to smkw.com for sending me the Kershaw Chill to check out. I greatly appreciate them doing so. And as always, I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out and checking out the Kershaw Chill with me. Don't forget about the holiday giveaway going on right now. Head over to that video. Get in on that one. Don't miss out your opportunity to win some awesome, awesome prizes. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.